Good evening, everyone. Hope you have a lovely summer day. Today is quite a little bit warm, therefore there is no exercise. We didn't want to get sweat before we meditate, right? And luckily we have about to get cooling anytime soon, so should have a good meditation time. However, before we start, I would like to ask, is there anyone new or never meditate or new to our activity, so I can give you some proper introduction? All right, don't worry. I'll make it simple for you. All right. However, if anyone has questions or anything in regard, or even discussion like to have, maybe after our session, we can do that. All right. And so, today I have prepared some good story that may be quite inspiring you, and also mixed with about 5 to 10% of Buddhism. So hopefully you don't mind, all right? Then let's do our meditation first. But before we go that, let me give you a proper introduction how we meditate. Here goes the introduction, how we practice the middle way meditation. These are just only introduction. For details and more practical practice and longer time, luckily in September, which I'm going to announce later, we have open 3-day meditation retreat. If you're interested, you can also join us too on September. Okay, for more detail on that. So the middle way meditation, what is it about? Well, in every meditation practice, it has one aim, is that to focus the mind at one single point. And that is at any point, but to train our mind to maintain in awareness. Okay? And the middle way meditation too, it has two foundations. And they are relaxation. Yes, you can see the polar bear freezing its bone body on the ice next to the pool. Yes, very cool, right? Or mindfulness. We must have these two together from the beginning until the end, here or out. In meditation itself, these are the foundation. Sometimes we may have a lot of mindfulness, more than relaxation. Sometimes we have more relaxation and mindfulness. What would be the result? Well, if those two are losing their balance, here's what's going to happen. 1, if mindfulness is too much, you would feel struggle, like uncomfortable. For example, whoa, it's too long. When is going to be over? If you have such a thought coming in, that is too much. Trying too hard, not good. Or if you feel, oh, it's very sweat, hot, you're feeling too much to your own body, then try to relax. This is symptom telling you that that's not the way, all right? Or, if you are falling asleep or having wandering thought, for example, you are really here, your body is here, but your mind are somewhere else. Yeah, wandering thought. Or if you are relaxing too much, oh, I'm sitting next to the fan, the teaching monk is calm, the meditation is quiet, peaceful, oh, good rest, and there you go, sleeping. If you have that, there you go, too much. Therefore, must be in balance, all right? So if you have, what you have to do then, adjust. Don't worry, we allow you to move, adjust, but don't try to make sound that disturb your friend, all right? This is how we maintain our balance in mindfulness and relaxation. Our master used to say that no matter the method we use to meditate, whichever way we practice, the principle is always being comfortable and relaxed. Must go together. In Thailand, they call it sabai, sabai. All right, sabai feeling. It's go with the feeling of comfortable and relaxed together. Okay, you have this, that's the key. So adjust body and mind. If you feel too much, you want to start over, just open your eyes, restart. It's kind of like when you're playing game. If you feel that it's not gonna go the way you expect, you start over. Same thing meditation too. When you feel struggle too much, having emotion arise, feeling irritated, instead of forcing yourself, just open your eyes and all the thought will be disappear. When you feel calm and more rest, close your eyes and begin again. Okay, that's how we do. And once you find the meditation, the mind to focus, relax. Next is to focus the mind. Here, the method we offer. Number one, visualization. You can visualize something simple, something that don't make you think, create emotion. Something simple like this: the sun, a moon, a star, or the crystal ball. But just for your information, today we have a lot of sun already, so I'm just gonna go with the star today, okay? So it can make you feel more cool and calm today. However, where to focus though? If you are totally new and don't really know, the recommend point would be around inside your body, your abdomen. That's a good start. But if you feel abdomen is too much, you feeling difficult to breathe like this, then any point that you like to start with is fine. Okay? Make yourself feel comfortable at first, and eventually everything will fall into place once you find yourself in the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. This method, the benefit of it is that if your focus is losing, for example, you visualize the sun, and then your focus shift to your home, your friends. When it's like this, visualize the sun will bring your mind, your focus back. This is the benefit of that. Or if you have thoughts, use mantra. The mantra we use is an ancient word described and taught by our master, Samma Arahang. It means the right path, to be away from trouble or defilements for the mind. However, this also can be applied with your own mantra as well. No need to use this, but when I guide meditation, since I learned from my master and our teaching monk in the temple, we use this. Of course, if you are new or not used to this kind of term, you can use your own mantra, something like breathe in and breathe out, or peace in, peace out. However you feel that you like to use, synchronize them with your own breath. It helps to focus easier too. This can be applied, and this mantra, the benefit of it is that it helps you calm down your thought whenever it arises. Recite them in your mind until the mantra disappears or your mind already calmed down. That's how you do. And so, last but not least, how do you know if you do correctly? Well, the master say, receiving happiness every time we meditate, even just for a moment, this is confirmation that we are practicing correctly by Luang Por Dhammakaya, our master of the meditation practice in our temple. All right? Are you ready, everyone? All right, make sure you feel comfortable. Then we're gonna begin our inner peace time. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't have picture prepared in advance. Next time I will do better. Maybe, yes. All right. Okay. Now is the time for inner peace. I would like to ask and invite everyone to find yourself sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position without any tension on your body. Relax very truly, scanning yourself, and close your eyes gently, softly, just like you are about to fall asleep. Begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, loosen eyelids. No need to use our eyes, since we close them down to disconnect from all kinds of distraction that may arise, and making your face become soft, your head feeling light. Continue down to the neck and shoulder, adjusting your back, body, both of your arms, all the way down to the tip of your hands. Continue further. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out easily. Making your whole body comfortable as much as you can. From your hip, continue to relax further down to your legs, knees, all the way to your feet completely. Making your whole body feeling most relaxed from this moment on. It is very important to adjust and finding yourself in a comfortable position in the beginning. Body and mind are two things that connect. If one is relaxed, soon the other would follow. If you adjust and finding yourself comfortable, you would be content to stay in this position as long as you like. All your whole body would be transparent, light, or weightless, feeling like you could float or fly in the air. So allowing yourself to rest, so the mind can also rest within yourself, your body, easily. When you are done adjusting your body, continue on to adjust the mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside from this moment. Now is the time for our mind to rest. Time for our meditation. Begin to adjust by imagine that you are alone in a place that you like to be by yourself, somewhere connect with nature, where the weather is nice, the wind is soft, make you feel calm, peaceful, being content as where you are. Then take a deep breath. Slowly breathe, think it out. Continue on. Bring back the mind as you breathe in. Rest the mind inside, around your abdomen, or at any point that you feel just right to rest your mind. Begin to observe the mind inside, using your feeling, measuring and scanning yourself for comfortable feeling. If any part that need to be adjusted, slowly adjust, then resume your meditation. At the same time, as you breathe out, clear your thoughts, empty the mind as you progress to inner peace. From this moment, observe and making yourself be just like an observer. Observe your comfortable feeling while maintain your focus inside. But sometimes our mind may wandering outside. That is alright. It is the nature of our mind to be wandering and thinking. But we can train our mind to stay and be still by lightly Imagine the star shine at the place where you rest our mind. Observe the star as it shines. Be neutral with all experience. Should your thought arise, don't worry. Let it be, and be friend with the thought. No need to push or drive away the mind to stop thinking. Instead, calm your mind by recite the mantra at your own pace, in your own mind. You may use your own mantra if you like, or you can use the following mantra. And the mantra is Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Continue recite the mantra in the mind until you feel like you don't need to use the mantra anymore, or the mantra slowly fade away by itself. So let's take our time finding ourselves inner peace together from this moment in silence until the appropriate time. still. Maintain the mind, your awareness inside yourself. As the mind gradually comes to a standstill, joy and peace would fill in the mind. Finding yourself, be with joy and happiness, being content to stay in the present moment. Sharing this feeling to the people that we love. Starting from yourself to everyone in this place, to your family and friends, wishing them all to experience joy and peace just like yourself. May they all be happy, free from all kinds of danger or suffering. For those who already happy, may they be happier. And for those who are suffer, may they be happy. Spending these few moments, sharing your love, spread your kindness from yourself to your home, your neighborhood, your town, your country, eventually the whole world. Sharing loving kindness for a few moments before the end of the session. still. Allow your mind to rest inside yourself as the mind gradually stay and be still. Let it continue after the meditation, so you can be with inner peace in everywhere you go. Continue on further as long as you can. Before the end of the session, as the tradition, the monk would chant a short blessing to end the session. So you may open your eyes after the blessing. Sappa Puttha Nupavena, Sappa Dhamma Nupavena, Sappa Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace everywhere you go. Now you can slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. How are you doing, everyone? Not too difficult today? So let me see how it goes. If you feel relaxed, could you raise your hand, please? Anyone sweat? You got some? It's quite hot. But, well, it would be better. Okay. Anyway, does anyone experience time fly by fast or feeling like your body? Be the third things that you can try. Third times that you can try, okay? This is something that meditation can help. But remember though, sometimes this also happened to myself too. Because the weather is similar to Thailand, just except that it's dry, it's not humid. Usually dry in winter in Thailand, but it's about this heat. Anyway, what I meant is that sometimes when you are meditate, if you feel uncomfortable, and the window is, if you don't open the window, it will be too hot. But if you close it, it will be too hot and there's no air coming out. So it is something that you cannot asking for more than this. So when it's like this, accept, let it be as it is. Sometimes you may have to force yourself a little bit. Oh well. And you know what? After you start, as time progresses, when you begin, so it's quite difficult to breathe sometimes. But it's something that quite challenge. But when you overcome this, it just begin easy for you. So this is one of the way to training the mind. And so today, I have prepared you something that can be helping. But of course, this is also not too much Buddhist, but also help you understand a little bit, because when you are starting your life or in the process of how should you move in your direction, your life toward to? This could be a good suggestion to help you go along with. And so today's topic would be invest in yourself. Okay? What do you mean, how do you invest? Because everyone itself, we have to understand this first, is that we all have time limit. And that time is 24 hours a day. How we gonna spending them is up to us. Some can gain more, some can gain less, some don't gain anything. But one of the Buddha's word is that try not to waste your time. I couldn't remember the exact word, but it translates something similar to this. Try not to waste the time. At the very least, you could gain something from it on that day. So at the very least, if you appreciate meditation, appreciate this feeling, just calm and peace, once a day at least, have this. At the very least, that will help you gain something from your day. And so today, investment on yourself, what should it be? Because in our life, it's not about meditation alone. It's a lot of things that to be involved with. For example, people, work, animals, all kind of things that we are living in our society. But today I have some example advice from one of the world famous investor that I came across. It may not be well known to this country much, but well, get to a little bit. All right. So hopefully, have you ever heard of this person, Mr. Warren Buffett? Okay. If you don't, at first I don't neither. But when I go digging into it, wow, this guy is very famous. How? Well, if you know the first, there will be the second. He is the world's second richest person in the world. He was born in August 30 in 1930 and still alive. Also regarded and recognized as the legendary value investor. He can predict and value quite very remarkably straightforward and correct. He is also a chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and his fortune is excess over 100 billion. Yes, and he has very thought inside. So what we're gonna learn, what he has suggested today. But one thing, even though he's not Buddhist, but the way he think is really go along with it. How? We will find that out at the end. Okay, let's take a look at what did Mr. Buffett have say. Number one, he said that in earning to make money, never depend on single income. Invest to create a second chance. Yes, everyone, if you're gonna invest your time for today or one day, never put everything in one activity. At least sparing some for your inner peace of mind too. At least have once a day for your meditation time. Not 24 hours. You're gonna have to go to work, you're gonna have to go to sleep, you have to go to eat. Don't forget time for taking care of your mind too, meditation. Okay? This is about earning. Two, we want. This is something that we're gonna have to, be able to distinguish, because if we're spending too much more than we can have, in the end we're gonna have to sell or get rid of it. How? One thing I remember, this is from my experience, when I was before I ordained, I like to collect a DVD like movies thing, So I collect them when I go back to my home in Thailand. I collect every DVDs that I have. You begin to notice that you don't really have a room in your home to keep something. There must be a lot of excess things that you don't need. So now, are you gonna keep what you need or throw away what you want? This maybe have to be another time, but you can check on Netflix or reading on the book written by Miss Marie Kondo. She is very expert on this. At sorting, very famous. Check on Google. It's very good, giving yourself, teaching what is need and what is want. Okay? Number 3. In saving, do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. Anyone experienced something like this? Yes, I remember one time my master, the wise abbot, he thought about he told us about himself when he was still in university. And I reflected upon my life too. I was like this once. Well, there's still some too. So what is meant is that, you see, he went to complain to our master nun, that he don't have enough income to spend. So she asked him, you earn a lot of money from your income when you work. What do you spend it on? So he spent on, making merits, buy food and drink for his friends, and all these things that he enjoyed. Whatever left, he saved it. Then he said, no. Instead, when you come, or his mother taught him, instead when you get your income, take it, the part that you want to spend, the part that you want to save, take it out right away. And then use that amount that you want to spend, use it throughout the whole month so you can have some saving. This is how you should. Because otherwise you're spending all and you wouldn't have anything left. In the end, how are you going to start your investment, or when it's come to emergency, something like that. This I have already mentioned in the previous session. Maybe some other time I will bring it back to refresh our memory. Okay. Number 4, in taking a risk. Oh, come on. Okay. In taking a risk, never taste the depth of the river with both feet. You understand what this means? So you put everything all at once. Well, who knows what's going to happen? So having some second plan, not put it all. Number 5, in investment, do not put all the eggs in one basket. That means same thing too. When you are meditate, if you try every part, trying too hard to do everything in this session. For example, this from my experience, I like to share. This morning, good weather. All right, I'm going to meditate today at this time. So I'm trying very hard meditate. It's go down in way because trying too hard. But then, in the evening, well, I don't have anything to do. I'm just going to rest. 5 minutes. It feels better than those 1 hour that I spend early in the morning. So, depend. But remember, when you're going to start to do something, leaving something for the way that you didn't expect to. Okay? Number 6. In expectation, well, honesty is a very expensive gift. Do not expect it from cheap people. Yes, in life to everyone, there are many people that we are associated with. But remember, the one that are our good friends are very rare and hard to find. So cherish them because they are very expensive. Those who are with us all the way, these are the people that is like a gift to us, taking care of them well. Okay, especially someone that close and stick with you through thick and thin. Okay, and here come number 7. Earlier mentioned about investment in life. Here, our way of life. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. And if you are at peace, you are living in the present. So this, you can also choose how you have lived your life. So if you begin to have anything like this, you can choose as well which one you want to stay, in the present, the past, or the future. Okay? And when you're at peace, remember meditate too, okay? And number 8. Oh, it's gone very fast today. When something bad happens in your life, you have 3 choices. Let it define you, let it destroy you, or let it strengthen you. In other words, when something bad, if someone frames you, you can choose to accept as what they say. Let it be as, let people think as they are, as what they think who you are. Or try this to improve yourself, changing it to the better. There are things in our life that we are, unable to control, but we can choose these choices or the suggestion to making ourselves changing and improving. All right. Number 9, empty pockets teach you a million things about life, but full pockets spoil you in a million ways. When you don't have a lot of things, you begin to see something that is need, something that is want. But when you have a lot, oh well, you become spoiled, just like he has mentioned. I have found one thing in one of the story that I came across. One time, there were 4 persons meeting a king. But the king just don't like this person very much, but he liked the other 3. So he spoiled these 3 and tried to discriminate and put this one person that the king didn't like down. But they all try to survive. However, the one who is in care of the king, they get what they want, they have easy life, they do whatever it is. But those who were discriminated by the king, he has a very difficult life, but he struggled to survive. But when the task to perform, to finish some assignment that the king want to let these 4 persons finish, the one who succeeds are the one that the king dislike most, because he has to go over the hardship, train himself, know the way around how to make the goal success. Thus, hardship make us grow progress. Just like in Buddhism too. The Buddha himself, when he gonna teach someone, mostly the person who are able to evolve are those who are struggle through hardship. But those who are very spoiled are very rare to be success. But they are. But some are very rare. Therefore, spoil or difficulty or suffering can also helping us become progress and be a better person. All right? So just like this, empty pockets teach you a million things. Why full pocket spoil you in a million ways. Number 10. Our eyes are in the front because it is more important to look ahead than to look back. But one thing that our eyes cannot work is look inside ourselves. Therefore, looking back are not what we should do because the eye doesn't program for that or made for that. But it to look forward ahead. But when you look ahead, remember to stay in the present too. And that is when you close your eye, finding yourself, be in the present moment. Okay? Thus, it is better to look ahead than looking back. But looking ahead, use your own feeling. Be with the present so you can stay with mindfulness while you look ahead. All right? Are you following me this part? Well, come to the last part today. We used pencils when we were young, but now we use pens. Do you know why? Well, because mistake in childhood can be erased, but not now. So read and write carefully. Otherwise, your life will be like tissue paper. Well, now when this may not be quite applied to the people of this generation, because they use, imagine you have Apple Pencil, you can just write and just erase whatever you like. So it's kind of like, it's easier than what is mentioned in here, but I think you get the analogy, the analogy for this, what is meant, right? Does anyone remember how you write a pencil? It feels better, right, when you write on the paper. It's even more feel more real when you write than writing on the iPad or tablet. But either way, it's showing us that when we were young, yes, mistake can be forgiven. But as we grow old, people or when we work, they are expecting us not to make mistake. Thus, when we're gonna say do something, be careful. And when you do that, now also too, when you are posting on social media, some can be edited, some cannot. If it can, that's good. But if it cannot, it have to delete. Especially in Twitter, I think they have function now. In the past, they don't. So, either way, have to be very mindful and be careful, because it can use in the wrong way. And people sometimes can be misunderstood the way you try to interpret too. Thus, always be mindful. This is one thing that he has suggested. Now, earlier when I mentioned this, what does it mean or related to Buddhism? Well, I brought it out a little bit, but please don't mind the presentation in the past is not as good as it is. So, it's just quite plain. Earlier, in the previous sessions, I taught that for people to be getting rich, the Buddha has taught there are 4 steps. Okay? These 4 steps in the Buddha's teachings, they are, number 1, you must work diligently and wisely, just like Mr. Buffett has mentioned in investment, right? 2, he also mentioned you must know how to secure your income. He also taught that in saving. Number 3, this is the part that Mr. Buffett doesn't suggest, because most of the idea of trying to make income are only focused on things that they can grab, touch. The more they get, the more happy. But in Buddhism, it's not only about the more you gain, but instead it's more focused on contentment. If you have income, you can save it. But if you don't have a good friend, all what you have will be gone in a swoop. For example, if you associate with a gambler, soon they will have you hang out in a casino. When you hang out in a casino, whatever you have will not stay with you. It usually go to casino most of the time. So that's the Buddha also mentioned this, that to be happy and rich, you must find a good friend to be your associate, so they can show you good in more investment or something like that. And last but not least, spend money wisely. This already mentioned in Mr. Buffett's suggestion for investment in life. And that's, as you can see in here, if you focus only yourself on the gain, don't forget on your peace inside too. So, spending your time, investment on your 24 hours, at the very least, once or twice a day, spending your time to 15 to 20 minutes in meditation. And if you go to the extreme, 20 to 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes is too easy for me. Well, let's go 1 hour each time. My master used to say, for lay people or common people who still having a family life to take care of, at the very least, to clear all the cache in their mind to start a new day, meditate 2 hours a day would be the recommendation. All right, everyone, hopefully you have a good time. And last but not least, I must sell my stuff for the work, for the greater good of the temple. Here you go. I forgot. Last but not least, wise words that I like to leave with you today. Living our life is the same as investing in business. Without a well-laid plan, it's possible for us to fail. But if we plan things well, then we will have a chance to become successful, both inner peace and outside. Good luck, everyone. And here's my selling stop today. I would like to invite everyone, there's still time, at least about 3 weeks from now, we will have food bank almsgiving at Jubilee Square, walking. Yes, on Saturday, 13 August 2022, between 9 a.m. to 11:50 a.m. That is in the morning, so don't come in the evening, all right? There won't be anyone there, all right? So come in the morning, okay? In the morning. Next, temple open day. Yes, I would like to invite everyone here to invite not only yourself but your friend. We can open open house service. Some people just, what Dhammakaya London? Yeah. What it is inside? What it look like? Here, come, bring your friend, come along, taking a temple tour inside. We bring all your family and friends. We open it on, Sunday, August 14, between 2:15 to 4 p.m. But this time, August 14, in the afternoon. Don't come in the morning because we're closed. We're not ready yet, all right? Come in the afternoon. August 13, come in the morning in Jubilee Square. Not here. Jubilee Square, okay? Take a note on that. And Temple Day, here, not Jubilee Square, okay? If you go over there won't be anyone either. And come in the afternoon, okay? And yes, this time, if you have a little boy, wow, monks look very cool without hair. What is this orange? I want to try, Papa. Here come, boys only. Come on July 30 to August 14. 2 weeks is enough taking care of children, okay? So if you have any son and boy like to come to try a Buddhist novice, boys age between 10 to 19, come join us on annual Buddhist novice ordination and training program. They will get to learn the monk's life, the novice life, and the meditation. All right? And last program, not last yet. Now, next time, if you are ladies, I'm sorry for the men, maybe next time, but ladies only. Annual Buddhist Lady Dhammadaya training scheme between 26th to 28 August. Ladies at age from 10 to 75. Yes. Special activity for teens. Yes, climbing the mountain, something like that. So that's, if you're interested, ladies only. Ladies only. For men, next time. For men, next time, okay? So if you are interested, 3 days coming at the end of August. And last but not least, everyone, next month, in September, 16 to 18 September, we have meditation retreat at our temple here, weekend meditation. Does anyone, if you're interested, check out our website for more information, themeditationsurvey.com. Bring out your friend, anyone that's enjoy. This will be the last retreat of this year. For the next retreat will be next year, so stay tuned. But anyway, don't miss it for the last time. All right? Hope you enjoy your time, practice meditation, and see you again next time, everyone. By the power of the good deeds that we have done together through the practice of meditation today, may you all be happy, stay with inner peace everywhere you go. May you be free from all harms and danger. May all your wishes come true very easily and swiftly without delay.